Hello everyone, welcome to this new video, where I will show you how to create and manage schedules in Bold BI. Schedules automate data updates and report distribution, ensuring timely insights. This streamlines your information delivery and facilitates data-driven decision-making. Before creating the schedule, you need to configure the email setting on the settings page. I have provided the documentation link for that in the video's description for your reference. Let's get started. In the dashboard server, you can create a schedule in 3 ways. First, identify the dashboard from the list for scheduling. Then click the Actions menu and select Create Schedule. Secondly, on your dashboard server menu list, click the plus icon. Then navigate to select a schedule. Thirdly, on the dashboard server menu list, click Schedules. On the Schedule page, click Create Schedule. A window will pop up. Here you are required to fill in the schedule details. First, you need to choose the category. I select Sales. Next, you need to choose the dashboard that you want to schedule. The list of dashboards displayed corresponds with the selected category. I select the Sales Analysis dashboard. Next, if you need to choose a specific widget to schedule, click the drop-down menu. It shows the list of widgets that correspond with the dashboard selected. You can select one or more if you require. If you do not need it, you can skip it and the whole dashboard will be scheduled. I select Sales Trend. Next, you need to choose the views if there are any. Views are used to display specific data visualizations within a dashboard. I click the drop-down and select 2024. Next, you need to provide a schedule name. I enter the schedule name as Sales Analysis 2024. Next, you need to add a parameter. This is optional. It is used to specify which data or views should be included in the scheduled exports so that the data will be filtered based on the selected parameter. I have shared a link to documentation on how to create a parameter in this video's description. In this case, I will skip it. Next is the Data Alerts button. By default, it is disabled. By enabling it, you will receive email notifications when specified conditions are met. For example, when the total sales value is greater than $10,000, you will receive an alert. In this case, I will skip it. Lastly, enable the Schedule tab. If you disable it, the schedule action will not take place till you enable it. Also take note that if the schedule fails 5 consecutive times, it will disable automatically, and you can enable it manually. Next, you are required to customize scheduled email content. By default, a design template is used. You can change the template by clicking the drop-down to suit your needs. If you want to customize the existing or chosen template, enable the Email Customization tab. I enable it. Then I edit the subject based on my schedule to Sales Analysis 2024. You can use some predefined variables in the subject by selecting from the variable in the drop-down. In the body, I update the content in relation to the schedule. Next, you need to choose the recurrence intervals for the dashboards to start scheduling. By default, the type of occurrence is hourly. You can change it from the drop-down. I will leave it as it is. Next, you need to add the recurring time. You can modify the current recurring time. I will change it to 20 minutes. This allows the schedule to be updated after every 20 minutes. Next, you need to update the start date and time for the schedule. I will leave it as it is. Lastly, you need to update the end time occurrence or date. If you do not require it, leave it as the default, which is never. I choose after and adjust the occurrence to 2. Next, you need to choose the users and groups to send the scheduled mail and the export format. You can select users, groups, and external recipients using their email addresses. In this case, I will select users only. I click the drop-down. Then I select the users. You can also add external users who were not added as users in the dashboard server. I have shared a link to a video on how to add users in this video's description. Next, you can check these boxes to send failure notifications to the schedule owner and recipients, respectively. I check the box to send a failure notification to the owner. To learn why your schedule deactivates after 5 consecutive attempts, click here. This will open the documentation where you can learn more. Next, you need to choose the export type for the schedule. You can export it as an image, PDF, Excel, or CSV. I choose PDF. Here, you need to choose the page size. Click the drop-down. It is in A3, A4, A5, and letter. I choose A4. Lastly, if you have other destinations for export, such as FTP and webhook, you can add them by enabling the checkbox. Now that I've filled in the required data, I click the Schedule button to schedule it. A dialog box will pop up showing the status. I click OK. When the scheduled time is reached, the schedule will run automatically, and the dashboard will be sent through the mail. As you can see, the dashboard widget has been exported as a PDF file and sent as an attachment. Since only the Sales Trends widget was selected, that widget will be attached in the email. Back on the schedule page, if you have multiple schedules, you can customize them to display by date and field. Then click Apply to filter them based on the selected date and field. If you have multiple schedules, you can filter by name, dashboard, or owner. Let's see the properties of the schedule. Click the More Actions menu. If you want to run the schedule immediately, click Run Now. An email will be sent with the dashboard widget exported as a PDF file and sent as an attachment. To check the history, click Run History. If you need the schedule information, click Info. To edit the created schedule, click Edit. You can also modify it as needed. In this case, I remove the widget and schedule the whole dashboard. Then, I reduce the recur time to 15 and after occurrence ends to 1. When the scheduled time is reached, the schedule will run automatically, and the email will be sent. As you can see, the dashboard is exported as an attachment in PDF format. It contains all the sales analysis tracking widgets as shown. If you want to disable the schedule, click Disable. To enable it, click Enable. Lastly, if you want to delete the created schedule, click Delete. In this video, I showed you how to create and manage schedules in the Bold BI dashboard. If you found this video useful, don't forget to click the like button and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching.